Hello and welcome back to FEW Showdown, our final Showdown show before Rebirth. Obviously, we look back at last week real quick. We saw King Morgan defeat Eduardo, but Marcus Cross attempted to take out the FEW GB champion. In the process, the failed attempt earned his already guaranteed title match at Rebirth, a stipulation. Of course, a steel cage is now involved in that match. We saw two teams qualify for the semi-finals of the Bearaputic tournament. Brothers of Darkness and a team of Alex Boyd and House Warrior. Those two will be competing tonight. Becca Mason defeated former women's tag champion Megan. Obviously, Becca was then taken out by Tori in that Apex Championship. That main event saw Queen Hayden defeat Olivia Kyle, a rematch of Christopher Brawl, but Queen Hayden was then ambushed by Mia Russo, who wants a moment in the spotlight. And now we look towards tonight's show. We're kicking off with the Undisputed FEW champion taking on Matthew. Thomas, of course, was taken by Matthew on the first Showdown of January, and he'll be going one-on-one with Matthew tonight. And that's going to be followed by our first Bearaputic Tag Tournament semi-final. Alistair Farfax and Robert Lane, a team I'm referring to as the Unlikely Alliance, takes on Fancy Warfare. That's going to be followed by Ian taking on Knight. Ian, of course, cost TNE, the team of Knight and Hunter, a spot in that semi-final by distracting them on the first Showdown. So he now goes one-on-one with Knight, with obviously Hunter in Knight's corner. And then our second semi-final match, we'll see Brothers of Darkness take on Alex Boyd. And I'm saying Alex Boyd because obviously last week I said it was going to be Brothers of Darkness versus Alex Boyd and Hell's Warrior, but something has happened to Hell's Warrior. He'd been taken out of action, but Alex Boyd said he was still going to step up, even if it means going 2v1 against Brothers of Darkness. He said he'll win this match for Hell's Warrior, even if he has to go all the way to the final by himself, because hopefully Hell's Warrior will be back in time for when they would have the championship match. So we'll have to see a bit more about that later. Now, the main event sees Queen Hayden taking on Mia Russo. Queen Hayden looking for a bit of revenge after last week's attack. So she goes one-on-one with Mia tonight. So, again, as usual, we've got a good card. We've got two massive semi-final matches in this Bearaputic Tag Tournament. Which two teams will make it to the final and earn the right to be called the 2025 Bearaputic Tag Tournament winners. And not just the 2025 Bearaputic Tag Tournament winners, but the first ever men's Bearaputic Tag Tournament winners. We'll have to find out tonight, won't we? So we're going to get straight into that opening match. Matthew taking on the Undisputed champion, Thomas. Right, straight into this opening match. The Undisputed champion looks fucking pissed as Matthew makes his way to the ring. The ref's telling him to stay back. He's about to ring the bell. The champ is not waiting. He's pinning Matthew in the corner here. The ref is telling him, you need to let him out, or I'm calling this match down. I'm throwing it. And he's managed to get the champ off, and I think he's saying it's over. He's checking with Matthew. That match has been called off. That match is straight up not happened. That is a no contest finish for that match as we're heading into this Bearaputic Tag Tournament semi-final. That was... what the heck? I can't believe the champ just did that. But either way, Fancy Warfare are up now against Alistair Farfax and Robert Lane. Can the team that consists of Dorogak and Jean-Pierre, of course, is still the FEW contract and a briefcase holder, can they take down the Unlikely Alliance of Alistair Farfax and Robert Lane? Of course, Fancy Warfare, thanks to Ian Parker, defeated TNE in the first round 1 match. Then on the other side, Alistair and Robert, of course, defeated Delta Strike in round 1. Of course, the Delta Strike duo of Eduardo and Ivan both fell to this giant of a man and his partner Robert Lane. Two very polar opposite combatants. Obviously, you've got Alistair Fairfax, who is just a huge man in terms of height, and he uses that to his advantage when dropping people from above. And you got Robert Lane, who is very much a more run-of-the-mill classic wrestler. Is, you know, someone who uses more. What's the word I'm after here? He uses more like run-of-the-mill wrestling moves. Like you see it like Olympic-style wrestling, basically. You're more down on the mat, using more suplexes. Basically, you cut angles, your Chad Gables. It goes for more of those style moves. Couldn't think of the actual word I'm after here. There's an actual word I'm after here, but fuck it. And here he comes. I don't think anyone expected them to take out Delta Strike, but here we are. An unlikely duo taking on Fancy Warfare. Who is going to advance to that final at Rebirth? Where, of course, the winner will take on whoever wins that other semi-final match tonight, the Brothers of Darkness and Alex Boyd match. I think we all know how that's going to go down, sadly, for Alex Boyd. And we are underway in our first semi-final. It's Alistair Fairfax and Jean-Pierre kicking us off, and Alistair Fairfax just dropped Jean-Pierre. I think Jean-Pierre probably should have wisely have let his partner Dorogak start this match. I mean, I would have personally. I would have said, you know what, you're the bigger man, you take out this giant. But Jean-Pierre's got lucky that Fairfax has tagged out, and now it's a belly to belly suplex as he takes down Robert Lane. Someone who's probably a bit more in Jean-Pierre's caliber, as he just drops Robert Lane with that boot to the back of the head. Puts him in the corner. Opts to do damage instead of tagging out. Robert countering and fighting back. And Jean-Pierre is going to regret not tagging out because Fairfax is back in. And he takes out the leg. And using the rope to do a bit more damage. He's beating him down on the ropes. Tangling the leg up. He knows Jean-Pierre needs that to hit Devil's Cord. Jean-Pierre is fighting back here. And he does take down Fairfax. Puts him in the corner. He needs to tag out Jean-Pierre, but he's looking to do some damage here. And a knee to the spine, basically. And he follows up with another one. He does need to get out of this match, and he wisely does. And lets the big man, Dorogak, the Mad Orc King, take over, who just wipes out Robert Lane. Jean-Pierre looks to get Alistair back in the ring, but Alistair throws Robert Lane in instead. Dorogak attempts to get outside and get to Robert, but Robert tried to and failed to go back in because he realised Dorogak was out DDT. He realised Dorogak had gone out, so he went after Dorogak instead. Dorogak, this is why the big man should be going up against Farfax, because the strength of Dorogak can counter that height advantage of Robert Lane. Sorry, as the Farfax. And he just drops Farfax as we hit a count of 7 from the official. Count of 8 as he rolls Farfax back in and slides in himself. Puts him in the corner here. Oh, counts with the elbow there. And a chop over the back of the head as he's trying to take a Jean-Pierre as well at the same time. Farfax, one-man army, sends Dorogak to the rope, but again, counter from Dorogak. Robert Lane wants to get into this match. I mean, he probably will now that Dorogak is tagged there, let Jean-Pierre take over. Jean-Pierre trying to get the crowd riled up here for this match. Our first semi-final in the Bearaputic Tag Tournament, where the winner will face either Brothers of Darkness or Alex Boyd. Maybe even Hell's Warrior if he's back in time from injury, which I don't think he's going to be. Oh, let's take out the leg. And of course, Rebirth, where the winner will be crowned the first ever Bearaputic Tag Tournament winner. And they will go on to face whoever is tag team champions heading into the Bird Spectacular weekend. Which, as I say, at the moment is Stud Express, as Jean-Pierre just got dropped. 1. To get it 1. But of course, both our tag champions, our men's and women's, of course, having some time off. They won't be back in action until March for Proving Ground. And there'll be one last hurdle in their way before Birthday Spectacular. Jean-Pierre got choked out in that corner there. First the arm, so first the hand, and now the foot choking him out. Here we go. Looking to do some damage. Up it goes, down it goes. Tags in Robert Lane. Huge choke slam that was from Alistair Farfax as their back body drop. I mean, how it looked there, it looked like Robert Lane just pushed up slightly, so Farfax did all the damage there. He pushed him, Jean-Pierre, up onto Farfax's shoulder. Cross body from Robert Lane. They're just demolishing Jean-Pierre at the moment. Again, he needs to get the Mad Orc King Dorogak into this matchup if he wants to stand a chance of winning this tournament. Because to be fair, this duo did put up a good fight against Stud Express back in December on Showdown. But can they even get to that situation? Here we go, tag out. Dorogak is in. Wise move from Jean-Pierre. Dorogak instantly sends Robert Lane to the rope and just drops him with the elbow. Looking for a knockout blow. 1. Kick out at 1. Got him on his shoulders and a fireman's carry. Face first. And the Mudhole stomps in the corner. Tags in. Oh, Jean-Pierre tags in, but at the same time, Robert Lane gets Alistair Farfax in, and Jean-Pierre might have regretted that, but maybe not, as he just takes down Farfax with an exploder there. 1, 2. Oh, close. Robert Lane wasn't getting there in time. He just realised Farfax might have not got up from that. Punch to the face there. Jean-Pierre needs to hit that devil's cord. Went for the kick to the gut. Here we go, belly to belly, but again Jean-Pierre counters. Spins him down and puts him down. Spins him down and puts him down. Spins him around and puts him down. Get the words right, Tom. Jean-Pierre doesn't realise that Robert Lane is tagged in, though. He does now. But Robert Lane with a takedown there. May just caught him off guard. 1, 2, 3. Did catch him off guard. Didn't think. Oh. Congrats. We have our first Bearaputic Tag Tournament finalist. It's a team of Alistair Farfax and Robert Lane, the Unlikely Alliance. I thought John Pierre was kicking out of that, but I think he got caught off guard more than anything, and by the takedown attempt from Robert Lane. But we have our first 2 finalists. Now it's time for Knight and Ian Parker to go 1-on-1 for the first time in FEW. Of course, as I said in the start, Ian cost Knight and Hunter that spot that obviously Fantasy Warfare just had in that tag tournament semi-final just. So can they get a spot of revenge here tonight on the 2024 Halloween Rumble winner? And not just 2024 Halloween Rumble winner, Halloween Gauntlet winner. Not just that, he was also the 2024 Birthday Rumble winner, sorry. Two big wins last year that earned Ian championship matches. Of course, his championship matches following that Birthday Rumble weren't as successful. But remember, technically his championship match he earned from the Halloween Gauntlet has not been completed. That match of Samuel Cypher, what was looking to be an incredible one-on-one match in the DK Championship, ended in no contest thanks to these two debuting. These two taking out Cypher and Ian Parker. They debuted, of course, a few weeks before taking out Tronic Empire. But of course, they revealed their true leader being Bob, which explains why they targeted Ian and Samuel. Haven't heard much from Samuel since that attack. Heard plenty from Ian. I mean, he cost them the match last week, and now he's getting a chance to do some more damage to them tonight. Of course, do stick around. We still have our second semi-final match in the Bearaputic Tag Tournament. Alex Boyd forced to go solo against Brothers of Darkness. And our main event, of course, Queen Hayden taking on Mia Russo. Still 2 excellent matches to follow. This match should also be an excellent match, as Ian makes his entrance.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game.
Here comes the 2024 Birthday Rumble and Halloween Gauntlet winner. A man who had an excellent, well, I wouldn't say excellent 2024. He had a much better 2024 than he probably would have predicted. I mean, he started off earning himself a match with Tronic Emperor. Didn't go so well for him, but then he won that Birthday Rumble, got himself a shot at Thomas and that Undisputed Championship. Again, didn't go so well with him, but he did earn the respect of the Undisputed Champ and a bit of a friendship, really, because the duo would team up not once, but I think, if I remember correctly, twice. Yes, twice in a tag team match. Of course, Ian also joined Team Thomas in that All Out War match, which they won. He didn't win sadly didn't win his qualifying match against Alistair Farfax. So he qualified match. Just where I'm after here. The advantage match is the word I'm after. Fucking the word just went straight off the top of my head. The advantage match. He didn't win that, sadly, but he did help pick up the victory by starting the All Out War match against Tronic Emperor. So you have to give him credit for that. And of course, he had an excellent match with the Undisputed Champ again at Chamber of Champions. Sadly, didn't pick up a victory. Actually got injured afterwards thanks to the Tronic Emperor. But since he came back, he's shown his strength Off the top of my head, he is undefeated since returning from injury. He looks to continue that undefeated streak here tonight against Knight. Hunter is watching on. As a splash from Ian. Doesn't go for a cover though. I mean, he's one move. He's not going to win from that. Stomps out the leg here. I mean, it's not. This really is a big test for Knight. I mean, his first ever singles match in FEW, and it's against Ian Parker, who had such a good year last year. Going up against such a vastly improved superstar is going to be a struggle for Knight, which is being shown right now, but he's trying to fight back. DDT. Then it's time for Knight to head to the top rope. Once in on his feet. And a clothesline from the top rope. And he's going for the cover though. 1, 2. Got a 2 count out of it. And now he's trying to take down Ian again. He does. And he's still got hold of him as he takes him down again. Clubs him from behind there. But Ian counters. And Knight allows Ian to climb out. I mean, Ian probably would have been wiser to take the dive and take him out that way. But, oh, Knight just smashes him into the ring apron. Count free from the official. Knight mocking Ian right now. Count of 5. Count of 6. A splash. Count of 7. Knight is making sure Ian is not getting back in that ring. Count of 8. Ian gets back in. Looks like Knight was going for a cheap count-out victory there. Oh. Ian gets a punch in the corner there. A second punch. Wraps up the arm. Ian making Knight pay for that. Oh, definitely made him pay, busting him open. Knight counters though. And drops Ian with a suplex. But Ian counters. Hunter is watching on with worry now for his partner. Here we go. Ian with the Anaconda vice locked in. Does not make him tap though. He needs to land that dimensional drift. And now Hunter is arguing with Ian and buying Knight a few seconds here. But it fails miserably for about a second, and now a clothesline from Knight just drops Ian. Thanks to Hunter, Knight is back in control. What is Hunter doing? Got a kendo stick out. But Knight just drops Ian outside the ring there. And Hunter's got him back to his feet. Referee's warning Hunter, back up now. I'm going to DQ your Knight right now. As Hunter is doing the damage, using everything at his disposal outside that ring. Again, count free from the official. Again, the ref is telling Hunter, you stay back where you are right now. This is not your fight. Count of 5. As Ian is sent crashing into the steel steps. Count of 6. Count of 7. And ref is telling... Count of 8. Okay, a 9. The ref is letting a lot go here. Okay, a 10. That's a counter. The ref let a lot go there, in my opinion. I think that should have been a DQ. I'm not sure. Was it a DQ or counter? I'm not too sure. Well, I'll let you know soon enough. Either way, TNA are victorious. Well, possibly victorious. Now it's time for our second Bearaputic Tag Tournament Semi-Final. Brothers of Darkness taking on Alex Boyd. Of course, Alex Boyd's partner, House Warrior, mysteriously taken out backstage prior to the show, meaning it's just Alex Boyd stepping up to take on this duo, this rejuvenated, this rebirthed paranormal life. Can Alex Boyd do the impossible and earn himself a spot in that final against Alistair Farfax and Robert Lane? And it's like, you can only hope that if he does, that Hell's Warrior will be back in time, because, I mean, if he gets through this duo here, he's got a mountain of a man heading his way in the form of Alistair Farfax. And I think off the top of my head he's fought Farfax before and lost, basically. Now here come the duo, Brother Darren, Brother Victor, Brothers of the Darkness. Knocked off Mystery in round 1. So Mystery also having some mysterious shenanigans going on for them. In that case, it was Fernandez losing his entire ring gear. I mean, at least it was just his ring gear and not his entire partner, like Alex Boyd has sadly had to have happened to him. But of course, the duo of Alex Boyd and Hell's Warrior did defeat Deadly Bros in round 1. But it was Hell's Warrior who picked up the victory there. So now it's Alex Boyd having to do it by himself here tonight. It will be Brother Darren starting against Alex Boyd. And we are underway in this basically 2-on-1 handicap match to determine who heads to the final of the Bearaputic Tag Tournament. And as expected, it's currently, well, it was currently Brothers of Darkness in the lead there, but Brother Darren messed up his jump, but Alex Boyd didn't. And he's now doing the damage to the wrist. A takedown here. Brother Darren gets out of it. Tags in Brother Victor. A double team takedown. Shoulder tackle there from the Brothers of Darkness. Puts him in the rope, ducks under, leapfrogs over, takedown, back body drop. Knees to the gut here. Alex Boyd managed to get out of the second attempt and does fight back and barrel rolls his way through Brother Victor. It's time to get back to his feet. Oh, drops him a big boot there. Yeah, one big leaping boot, I should say. Sends him into the ropes. Bends off each other. Now come the chops and punches. Ducks under though. And he's got him up. Look for that aeroplane spin, but brother Victor counted his way out of it. Using the rope here. Drops him. One. Kick out of one. Oh. Oh. Pitch perfect. I'm not sure what he calls that move, but it was spot on, whatever it was. And now a leg drop. May have ended Alex Boyd's night. 1, 2. No, it doesn't. Kicks out. Vicious stomp to the face. And a second one. Look to tag in brother Darren, I think. Alex Boyd countered. With a DDT. Look at the damage here. See, brother Darren quickly managed to get the tag in there. Victor reached up and a big discus boot from brother Darren. Victor is waiting here and he tags him in. Here they go, the tandem offense. This is called darkness. Awaits. Here we go, this could be it. 1, 2, 3 is. That's probably what was expected of this matchup. Brothers of Darkness now head to the Bearaputic Tag Tournament Finals to take on the team of Alistair Farfax and Robert Lane. Now it's main event time. Queen Hayden taking on Mia Russo. Mia attacked Queen Hayden last week. So Queen Hayden looks for a bit of revenge here tonight. And Mia is here. Or is she? No. She's sending Amelia Drakeford down instead. Mia does not want this matchup tonight. So she sends former interim women's champion, former rival of Queen Hayden, into the ring. And this matchup has now become Queen Hayden versus Amelia. Mia is going to stay and watch though, to watch Amelia do the dirty work for her tonight. And we are underway. And Queen Hayden with a takedown, not even waiting for Amelia to strike. She's doing some damage very quickly here. The former interim women's champion. Oh, slap to the face. Oh, knee. Amelia fighting back now. Kick to the gut of the Queen. And a big old football kick to the face. Sends her crashing outside the ring then. Mia with a kendo stick for some reason. Better be careful. The referees are letting a lot go tonight. That kendo stick might have just about missed the Queen. Just as much as Amelia missed that dive attack there. And she gets taken down in the process. Big old clothesline. Yeah, I think that kendo stick just missed the Queen on the floor. That's why the ref didn't DQ the match. Knee to the face. Count 6 from the official. Amelia gets back in it. Amelia and Mia both hoping that. Oh, what's Mia doing? She throws it back in. I thought she was going to delay the throw in. I was going to say, ref, you need to throw this match if she does that. You let a lot go with that obviously the Knight and Ian match earlier. Kick to the gut from Queen Hayden here, who's doing the pin right in front of Mia's face. So they're hoping that the shock factor of Amelia taking Mia's place will basically help win this match up. Queen goes out to try and meet Amelia, but Amelia sends her crashing into the table. Oh, knee. Face to the knee. Okay, free from the official. Drops and takes out the Queen. Doing some damage to the leg now. Okay, 6 now from the official. Okay, 7 as Amelia finally gets the Queen back in the ring. It almost wipes out the referee, I might add there. Misses the attempted senton. The Queen sends her into the rope. Ducks under. And just drops her from a height. 1. Almost a 2 count. And here comes vicious punches. Cheeky little slap at the end. Mocking the opponent. Where she stomps on the arm. Sends to... Oh, no. Pulls her back instead with a shoulder tackle. I thought she was going for the... again, the rope rebound. But she pulled her back instead. And she's going up. Probably looking for that frog splash. No. I thought she was looking for that frog splash, but she's not. Instead, a huge drop kick from the top rope. Here we go. She's got her up. That's Mia up to theirs. She just drops her with the Queen's tower. I think Mia's took out the 2. No, not a free count. She took out the turnbuckle pad there. Exposed it. The ref did not see it, and he hasn't seen it yet. He's too busy focused on this matchup. He's noticed it now. As the Queen's doing the damage to Amelia. He's putting it back on. And he's got it back on finally. Just in time. I think the Queen is circling the victory here. Yeah, she goes. Submission locked in. Who's the boss? Ref's in a good position. Amelia does not tap though. Queen looks like she's kicking dog shit over Amelia. Vicious. Again, the headbutts. Vicious from the Queen. Who looks to have knocked out her opposition. 1, 2, 3. She has. Mia's surprise replacement could not get the job done, and Queen Hayden sends a message to her upcoming challenger ahead of Rebirth. Mess with the Queen, and I'm going to destroy you. And that is it for FEW Showdown. Obviously, there's no contest finish, that Matthew vs Thomas match, which has now added more to Rebirth, and I'll get into that shortly. Matthew, of course, said he wasn't going to compete after that attack by Thomas at the start of the match, so ref called it off. Obviously, we saw Alistair and Robert, the Unlikely Alliance, defeat Fantasy Warfare and qualify for the semi-final. Congrats to them. Obviously, we saw Knight defeat Ian, thanks to the assist from Hunter and, you know, a cheeky old count-out victory. I mean, count-outs aren't a big, way of winning a match, but it's a win's a win, and Knight took the cheap way out of that match. So Ian, again, will be looking for some revenge soon. And again, I'll get into that shortly. Other tag tournament match, so Brothers of Darkness defeat Alex Boyd. I think we all knew that was going to happen. 2v1. It wasn't going anywhere for Alex Boyd, but he put up a fight, and that's earned a lot of respect in people's eyes. And then our main event saw Mia Russo actually duck out the match and put Amelia former rival Queen Hayden into the match, and Queen Hayden defeated Amelia. So again, more has now been added to Rebirth, and we're going to get into that card right now. So Rebirth will be kicking off with the men's Bearaputic Tag Tournament final. Brothers of Darkness will be taking on the team of Robert Lane and Alistair Farfax. That's then going to be followed by the FEW Apex Championship match. Tori taking on Becca Mason. I believe that's no holds barred. Then our FEW GB Championship match, the Steel Cage match between King Morgan and Marcus Cross is going to be following that. Ian Parker then has a mystery partner to take on TNE in a tag match. Then our Undisputed FEW Women's Champion Queen Hayden takes on Mia Russo. And our main event, the Undisputed FEW Championship, is on the line between Thomas and Matthew, but not just those two. Because of Thomas's attack, that match has now become a gauntlet match. The champion will start the match against one of the two other members of Shadow Dimension. Either Frost or Nick will start against Thomas, and one by one, the others will enter until it's just a one-on. Obviously, until it's either Thomas versus Matthew in the final two, or Matthew versus whoever takes out Thomas along the way. So there's a guarantee. There's a good chance Rebirth will be crowning a member of the Shadow Dimension as the undisputed champion. Thomas will be regretting his attack on Matthew unless he takes out all three members of the Shadow Dimension at Rebirth. Excellent card, an exciting card ahead of us at Rebirth, so do tune in for that show. But until then, I hope you've enjoyed tonight's Showdown show, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.